Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I just played Wohlfahrt Etude number 11, Opus 45. Very, very good piece, and I'm going to discuss what Mr. Wohlfahrt is putting us through in this one. Notice, of course, that it's in the key of E flat. We just did number 10 with 3 sharps, the key of A major, so we're going from sharps to flat. That's always fairly difficult, because everything has to lie low at the inflection. You know, it's easy. It seems like sharps are easier, feel more comfortable on their flats. Everything is down. It's a pretty straightforward piece as far as, you know, there's certain technical challenges with it in the left hand, but nothing too difficult. The bowings that are suggested, there are 4 bowings, and I think all of them are very, very good. The first one, of course, would be the opposite of the way it's written. It's written grande détaché, and then they're asking us to play spiccato. There's some, I just played it through, and there's a few little spots where the fingerings are a little awkward. So it's a good bow control exercise. The second one is a little more difficult when you have 2 slurs. It's difficult bowing when you have to cross strings on the slur. It's quite easy, okay, when you're on one string. It's not when you're crossing strings. The third one is a good one, but not so difficult. It's kind of easy to remember. Two slurred, 1 separate, 2 slurred. The last one is quite difficult because as you get through the piece, you start getting totally confused. At least my brain gets scrambled when I play. You know, it's a piece, it's a bowing that if it were written in the music, it wouldn't be difficult at all. But it's just the confusion, at least from my mind, you know, that to remember the bowing. So I don't know how valuable it is to fight my memory, you know, remembering the bowing. Whereas if the bowing were written in the music, it'd be nothing, you know. So that's why usually what I do with my students, I recommend play it for a line or 2, whatever specific bowing. Don't try to torture yourself all the way through. I'll do 1 line. I'll take the same philosophy. Yeah, so this is much better. This is much better already. I feel more clarity, a little bit more practice and I would have it. But, I think you get the idea. All 4 bowings are valuable. Take them at various speeds. Obviously, the first one, the spiccato, you can go faster, slower. Usually, just so you know, the slower spiccato practice, I don't mean really slow, I mean sort of halfway in between. That's the most valuable kind of practice you could do, where you really have good control of the bow at all times, as opposed to playing something very, very rapid. See, that's not as difficult as... Okay, so especially if you were to be playing orchestra auditions, they always want to see what kind of bow control you have in that kind of a tempo. Okay, thank you so much for listening. I hope this is helpful for you, and I hope you enjoy practicing this rather challenging little etude.